Bitcoin closed its CME gap, but it's about to make a massive move next. This pattern is going to break out today for Bitcoin. I will have a look at Bitcoin on several time frames, and I will give you an update about Bitcoin and what's going to happen for Bitcoin this week. Later in the video I will also have a look at some altcoins. I will look at Ethereum, Dogecoin and FetchAI. So slap up that like button, comment on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to never miss a video in the future. You can also follow me on X where I post my daily content about crypto. And with that have being said, let's dive right into the charts. Bitcoin closed its CME gap perfectly, and as I was expecting earlier this weekend, I said Bitcoin will be trading around this level and we will close the CME gap in the early week or in the weekend, and yeah, we closed it in the early Monday morning. So yeah, this is a beautiful thing to see, because trading with an open gap is not very good, because this gap acts as a magnet. Yeah, this gap is now closed, and yeah, we can just trade freely throughout the week. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see this huge consolidation pattern unfolding for Bitcoin. On the downside, we can see multiple touch points as support, and also on the top side we can see multiple touch points as resistance. And yesterday we wanted to break out, but we can see a little bit of a rejection from the top side resistance. And now this consolidation pattern is coming to an apex, because this price is getting squeezed into this apex. And yeah, we will see a breakout today, and we will either see a break to the top side or the downside. And if we break to the top side, I want to see a confirmation of the breakout. So we need to see a candle close above this pattern, then come back to the pattern to retest the previous resistance as support, and from there we come further back up. So this could potentially be an interesting trade to make, but keep in mind that we can also break to the downside, retest the previous support as resistance, and then come further back down. And if you want to short the market, this could potentially be a very good entry to make. And Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame looks very promising actually. We created a low, a high, we created a higher low and a higher high, and then again a higher high. But yeah, we're now seeing a little bit of a lower high, but yeah, we keep in mind that this is the trading volume of the weekend. But what we want to see now next is that we're going to create a new high, so that we are creating a higher high, and then we can continue the uptrend, and we can create a higher low, and so on and so on. So yeah, keep in mind that the trend is up. So until the trend is reversed, the trend is your friend. So for now the trend is up, and yeah, it looks very beautiful, and the price action is very healthy for Bitcoin. And also on the 4-hour time frame we can see this huge resistance area for Bitcoin unfolding, and last week we saw a bit of a rejection from this point. We came down to this huge support area, and yeah, the support was also holding strong. Yeah, and as I was saying last week in my videos, this is very interesting level, because yeah, previously we can see a lot of resistance here. We broke through the resistance, we came back down, and from here you could have entered the market in a long, and yeah, this was a very beautiful trade to make. But for now we are just ranging between this resistance and support area, and eventually Bitcoin has to pick a side, to break to the top side or to break to the downside. But of course we can also keep ranging for quite a while. Yeah, and the longer Bitcoin keeps ranging, the bigger the next move will be. We want to see that Bitcoin is going to pick a side eventually, and of course we want to see a big break to the top side, retest the previous resistance as support, and then come further back up. But we can also see a breakdown, and then see the negative scenario playing out. But for now yeah, the price is looking very good for Bitcoin. And yeah, as I was saying, we are in this uptrend, so I expect that we are going to break to the top side, because the trend is your friend until it ends. Until the trend doesn't end, we are going to see more upside from here. And also this pattern I was talking about with you yesterday, this bull flag pattern broke to the top side. We can see a huge run up, a lot of consolidation on a daily time frame, and then a beautiful breakout to the top side. We retested this previous resistance as support, and from there we bounced back up. And this pattern on the daily time frame for Bitcoin has a breakout target of $90,000, so that is an insane trade. Keep in mind that the markets in the US are closed today because of Memorial Day, so the Bitcoin ETFs won't be buying anything today. But yeah, this breakout was a beautiful thing to see, because we broke this downward sloping resistance line, we retested the previous resistance as support, and we came further back up. So this is looking very promising for Bitcoin. The first altcoin I want to discuss with you is Ethereum. Ethereum pumped big over the weekend, and we are now seeing another pump. And currently we are trading above the $3,900, so that's insane. And yeah, we are seeing a little bit of a break from this resistance area, because we previously saw resistance at this point, and now we are breaking through it. So this is looking very beautiful for Ethereum. And what we can expect for Ethereum is that we're going to see a little bit of a bounce back, retest this previous resistance as support, and from there we come further back up. Yeah, and if we retest it on this level, you can probably enter the market in a long, and then you can aim for higher targets. And yeah, the last resistance will be around this, and that will also be confluent with the breakout target of this falling wedge formation on the daily time frame, as I've been talking about in the past few weeks about for Ethereum. So this breakout target will be above the $4,000. Yeah, and we are all already close to it. And if we also break this target to the top side, then we are going to aim for the higher levels and maybe aim for a new all-time high. And then another interesting altcoin I want to discuss with you is Dogecoin. Dogecoin has seen this huge support area getting unfold on a daily time frame, and now we are in this rising channel formation. So this rising wedge formation is a little bit of a bearish bias pattern, because the chances are bigger that we are going to see a break to the downside, retest the previous support as resistance, and then come further back down. But if Dogecoin can show some strength, we want to see a break to the top side and then come further back up and aim for higher prices. But for now we have to be a little bit patient, and yeah, the price is still around the $16 So yeah, we can expect a little bit more upside for Dogecoin, because I expect Dogecoin to be trading around the 50 cents again in this next bull cycle. The support was getting hold strong here, so I want to see more upside and more strength for Dogecoin. But for now we have to be a little bit patient and a little bit cautious, because this pattern could also break to the downside. The last altcoin I want to discuss with you is Fetch. Fetch has seen this beautiful uptrend in the early stages of the bull market, and we are now consolidated in this huge pattern. We saw multiple touch points on the top side as resistance, and also multiple touch points on the downside as support. And yeah, last week we broke this consolidation pattern beautifully to the top side. We came back down as I was expecting. We retested this previous resistance as support, and now we are grinding a little bit again at the support. But so you can see this resistance line is respected very perfectly, and we want to see a bounce from this level for Fetch, and that we're going to see more upside from here. But yeah, the price action is looking very healthy actually. Yeah, the breakout target of this formation will be the top side of the consolidation pattern, and that will be around the $2.90. So that's that will be a good trade to make. And if you want to trade it to the upside, you can potentially make a 30% increase from here. So that's a good trade to make. But first I want to see a little bit of a bounce from this point, and then we can confirm that the support is strong enough. So this was it for today. Don't forget to slap up that like and comment on the video on your way out. Follow me on X, where I post my daily content about Bitcoin and just crypto in general. And I will also post a lot of analysis about Bitcoin and altcoins. I hope you found this video useful. Have a good week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.